Hello, hi everybody, good morning. Today, again, I was just wondering, it's time for us to catch up on something very important that we had touched upon last 4 months ago during the last winter, which is the climate crisis and the adverse effects of climate crisis. So, last time, we spoke about delayed winters and how the late winters have affected the snowfall and the glaciers. So, based on the same lines, I would like to continue on how this year's summer is going on. I was definitely expecting the summer to be very hot, but never did I also think that the temperatures would rise beyond 40 degrees Celsius, which is kind of little crazy here. But now we are here facing this adverse effect of the climate change. What is even more crazy here is that just the last 10 days have been very, very hot, and the local government had given caution and warning signs of heat wave, which never happened here in Himachal. But this is the first year that we are all facing this, and just because of this heat wave and the rising temperatures, even the government was forced to change the timings of the school for children and give out precautionary warnings to keep everybody safe. So this morning, I just decided to walk towards a river stream and take some observations. Right now, I'm sitting near a stream which is right here. Maybe you could probably hear some sounds of the water. What I really wanted to talk about today is that the adverse effects of climate that we are facing with the rising temperatures this summer. Like I said, this morning I had decided to walk towards a stream and take some observations of water levels and the flow of water. Basically, during this time of the year, since the glaciers melt for the warmer temperatures, we have a lot of water that comes into the rivers and the streams and tributaries here. But since the last winter had already been worse, that we did not get enough snow, there was already a depletion of glaciers. Although based on the previous winter that we had, this was expected that the summer is going to be worse in terms of water shortage. But I really didn't expect that all the springs that we have here in the mountains would completely dry up. Almost, the flow had gone down 90%. Um, and today we face that there's a water shortage in many villages up here in the mountains. And with already depleting glaciers and rising temperatures, this is probably going to carry on and bring in more changes. So many people here up in the mountains depend completely on the spring waters and the river streams for their source of water. But like I said, I already see that the flow of the water levels in the streams has gone down. I'm expecting it to be a little more worse. I'm here up in the mountains in a small village. As I was walking through, I just wanted to check if the water springs here are still functional or not. And I happened to find one right here where people used to come and take water from here for their drinking purposes. So as you see, you can see that this place is completely dried up and not in a state of regular use. Let's just go a little more further in and see. So I hardly see any water coming out anywhere from this place. And in fact, since this place is not being used, there's lot of garbage inside. So, like this, up here in the mountains and the villages here, there are many water springs that have dried up over the years, and this year it's getting worse that many other functional springs are also slowly drying up, like the one in my own village. The levels of water that we get from the spring had depleted completely. According to my observation, about 90% of water, and today we face the challenges of water shortage in the village. And speaking about other adverse effects of climate change and rising temperatures that we face this summer, what makes it worse is that the forest fires, like I said, the temperatures here are already rising. The forest fires is a very dangerous thing that happens during this time of the year. Sadly, most of the forest fires are not even natural here, although rising temperatures and the winds create a lot of forest fires here. This year already we had faced many forest fires, and even according to the records of every year's forest fires, this year we had about 600 to 700 hectares of forest land on forest fires. Apart from the depleted water levels in the river streams, which affects the wildlife, even the forest fires add up to the worst conditions of survival for the wildlife here. As the forest fires keep increasing day by day, the loss of natural habitat for the animals makes it harder for their survival, with already other challenges that they are facing based on availability of food and water. So, with the already bad winters that we had to face, and now the rising temperatures of summer make it worse and bring in more challenges for the survival of both human and wild animals in the wilderness around the forests and the mountains. I'm gonna take more observations and keep a track of the other adverse effects of the climate crisis that we face today in the world. Thank you.